the opportunity for your player to increase their development.
Basically, it's a chance for his player to become superstars
or just a star. Like, I had a dev scenario for Daryl Worley.
My defensive end is number 99. I took him from normal development, like 75 overall. He got 2 development scenarios in his first year, and if he has a good game this game, he's going to become good.
That's crazy. I only get like 2-year max, and I usually don't fill them.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on first down, then you're able to
I missed those shots.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Unless they're on
a
offense,
little bit
then
of
that's easy.
pressure going at the quarterback and expecting.
Yeah, the defensive developments are kind of harder, but
well, not.
And he goes down.
Yes, that trade is approved. All this has an effect on is your game for this week.
For a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game,
like you can keep your trades and stuff and everything. It's just
like
you're
this
getting
is
autopiloted and you're getting a warning.
Like that's all this is.
Yeah,
I mean,
if you do it again,
last year,
I'm not commissioning it.
Eddie, let me just give you the piece of advice. If you really feel like your anxiety is getting the best of you, pause the game. Let the person know what's going on. Don't start raising.
I mean, Eddie, if it gets to a point where you need to pause it and you run out of time, let me know. I would have paused it for you and would have kept going like that, but.
Touchdown, Devante.
They got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner.
Not to be an asshole about it, but you can't be just forgetting.
It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game?
You're going to be all right. You just got to get used to playing some style.
Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about.
That means you probably have to be smarter with your reads. Get used to it.
Just keep giving it to him.
You probably have to change your whole complete play style.
Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it,
okay, if you lose every game, like, then you get picks. Like, this is long term, you know?
He finds his man. That's Butler.
Yeah, this is going to be a long term. Like, this ain't like, one thing.
Yeah, I don't play to lose either, but I got 3 top 10 picks my first year playing this because I was just bad.
Yo, Miami literally finished with 2 wins last season, and you look at him, he's like one of the top players in the league.
Yeah, he beat me twice.
Justin Jackson. And he's going to take this one down.
And now Justin's 4-0, I think.
A solid run on first.
Like, I was the top player. I was the top player in the last year's league and didn't lose. I already got my first loss for the first quarter of the season.
Yeah, it's like, it's not a big deal to lose.
Murray, his throw incomplete. David Moore, the intended
if you literally just if you just take our advice and just listen to what we have to say, you're a clap Patriots.
But they do know that they have a home game
you'll be fine.
So
I
all the
promise.
focus has to be, can they get a second win on the road?
Patriots is in here, and he's just like, oh, wow, guys, thanks for talking crap about me.
In this ball game.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to
but hey, he knows we'll talk crap about him in his face or in the Discord. It doesn't matter.
A gain of 10 first down, Arizona.
Competitive and similar.
I mean, competitive is easier, honestly, just because of
Madden. You got to take the mentality of
like Madden literally gives you everything when it comes to youth stuff, and like it literally nerfs the shit out of CPU stuff. So like you can have like a 70 overall player fucking doing the shit out of somebody that's a higher overall.
All sim does is different than competitive to me is it really makes you pay attention to the players you put around you.
At the 13-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Time for a look at our starters here on.
Like I had a higher overall.
I mean, you picked the Colts. The Colts aren't exactly a top tier team.
Well, they did also have 4 first-round picks last year, though.
Yeah. Wait, was that last year? I thought they had it this year.
Escaping the pressure right.
Well, Addy, I don't mean this to brag about myself.
Addy, to be honest, that's because he haven't learned the full pass blocking. Like, that's been an issue for everyone in this league. You have to learn the pass blocking mechanics. Like, you can't just look at
have you seen Chargers? Like, one of their guys has already broken the sack record in 2 games.
Like, you have to, like, why you think when you see me play, I don't, like, literally just go up to the ball and snap the ball. I literally make pre-snap adjustments and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is your all 80s?
I've had guys in who are like 90s and just get killed.
Yeah, but I don't have all 80s overall. But I have like 75.
What we're asking is your all 80s offensive line, is it geared towards blocking the run?
That's why you got to be quick with the ball though too. Like, you can't be sitting back there waiting for the play to develop. You got to like get it out, keep on moving.
You got to throw with anticipation.
Yeah, because realistically, you're only going to have 3 seconds to throw the ball, or you're going to get sacked.
And I mean, like, okay, you're also just learning how to play this way. You know, it's not a big deal. Like, losing one game.
They'll certainly be trying to do better than that first
No one
drive.
cares if you lose. No one's going to make fun of you.
Sometimes the first drive is just
unless you're beast.
Look at Bison. He's 0-4. Like, no offense, but I mean, like,
I don't care.
it's not a big deal for me.
just like us calling one, right? Making sure
that has nothing to do with it. We're trying to comfort you.
Yeah, like, look at Beasley. We only make fun of him because we just know him personally. We just like to give him a hard time.
Nobody actually gives a shit.
First down.
Almost not.
I don't know about everybody else, but I did get a chuckle.
Being able to lean and push and get to where he wants. So how do you
But I laugh at normally kind of messed up stuff like my anal throat comment earlier.
Physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the round.
Well, my saggy pants joke earlier.
First down. Herbert.
All right, let's just move on. We've addressed it. It's no
Hold
problem.
on to that one. It's second down.
I agree.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on.
Yeah, I'm currently winning 3-0, but defensive games are kind of my forte. That's why I said
it's usually a great defense, great offense. The other team gets like 10 points. I get like 50.
Tight end, nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Unless you're a strength
That's just how I roll. Like, I'm just so good at Madden. Like, I'm the best here at Madden. No cap.
34-yard line. So in the Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10.
Y'all swear to God, this food stamp guy don't stop sending me invites. I'm going to find where he lives and kick him in the nuts.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And this will be
I'm from the great down under, Australia.
No, he's from Wisconsin with the Wisconsin cheese.
They'll come to the line on second and 10.
I don't know. Sometimes they just talk in different accents.
Where they play in the Big 12, where they only have 10 teams.
Sometimes I talk like I'm super white. Otherwise, I'll talk like I'm super white.
Sometimes I talk like I'm super white. Otherwise, I talk like I'm super white.
You just act like there's something wrong with the wind.
He rifles one that's
intercepted. Oh my God! You kidding me? That was a horrible throw.
And the return comes to a halt.
No. I can't give it up here.
Now, one thing I am doing this year that I haven't done in the past is turning the ball over. Or I say getting turnovers, I should say.
If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy.
Oh, that's not PI. Are you kidding me? Okay, I just lost to the Vikings. Oh, no, I didn't. We held, boys. We held.
I think we've got one more game after I play. Is it one more game?
Yeah, I got to play.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. That one going to be complete to David Moore.
Who do you play on?
He plays Dolphins.
Oh, you play
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
So the
14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for first down.
Never let your head down.
Murray now on first down.
I think that's our balls.
You gotta keep your head.
And this will be caught. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block if you're an offensive lineman. Nice early burst. Nice gain, too.
I'm about to say, when did you lose?
2nd down. It's Connor. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And he'll fight his way
Juwan,
down.
don't we play after this week?
With a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd
Oh, that's
and 9.
going to be fun. You want to play right at it, man?
2nd and 9.
Yeah, we can. If I'm still awake, yeah, we can.
And he goes down. Justin Houston making
That'd be a nice little fun challenge.
Dude, it's overtime.
Play against an actual true RPO quarterback instead of somebody that chooses to roll out.
Oh, I'm going to be watching you stream.
The other side of the football.
Give it a second.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
Second monitor. All he needs is a cell phone, man. What are you talking about?
Not only was the call
my vision's not good enough for that.
defense right there.
Yeah, contacts, like a solid week. My eyes is the worst here.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I got 3-inch contact. I got 3-inch prescriptions.
There's nothing available.
Yeah, I always use projectors and shit.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but
my prescription is 7.5.
Not what they were hoping for, but they should be
I don't have glasses. I'm just sticking around.
So in other words, your contacts is a microscope.
They want to be slow and steady.
Yeah.
Put the points up on the board.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He'll look to shake off the
Yeah, my glasses aren't fit or anything. I just have really bad eyes, but they aren't
If
fit.
I were him, I would be the guy all the way out on the field greeting my defense now, saying thanks a lot. To a field goal after I turned it over, that's a big defensive stand for them.
They're pretty thick.
Please go out now and make up for what he did on the first drive.
I love how you had to put the microphone in your mouth to say that.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Y'all scared me. I'm scared.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 6-0 our score after one. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with a homestanding.
Oh my God, Devontae Mostyn in the corner of the end zone. Touchdown. Game winner.
From the gun, Herbert.
Sounds like you just put a game winner.
He goes down.
Sounds like I just beat the Minnesota Vikings.
Sound like you keep throwing your mic.
I'm back to say, man.
I actually am.
That thing's touching your vocal cords.
3 sacks in a game a week ago.
Sounds like I just beat the Minnesota Vikings.
In a big way.
That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. There's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that carries over to October because he was sensational last month.
It's got a little girl.
Where it started.
I mean, she is last season.
A little girl.
I mean, she is definitely.
Season preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this
Yeah, blueberry muffins.
together with the rest of the team.
Who was that yesterday that...
Leverage,
blueberry
and boy,
muffins.
they get downfield great answer.
That's hot.
Who was that the other night
That's
that...
hot.
Counter on first down, going to get about 5. Second and 5 coming up. 5 yards is the tally on first down.
That just don't sound right.
Blueberry muffins anytime.
inside.
There's a doctor that fixes stuff like that.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I think some of the stuff in here is going to be a therapist, not a doctor.
And guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to make a lot of tackles.
He said, what, Monday?
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
She said they're blueberry muffins.
They run on first down with Jackson.
Nobody touched my
down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for Arizona first.
I like honey mustard and I like honey mustard and trucks. Big guns. That's all I gotta say, dog.
Auburn sucks. I got a big gun for you.
On first and 10.
Hey, so
Can you show me?
Screen, it's complete.
how much are y'all paying Gus Malzahn to come to Arkansas?
Nice pickup of 9
I'm
yards
sure we'll
on
offer
first down.
$50 million this time.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass.
And yes, Addy, it is.
Looked like there was
It's a Georgia person joke. It's hilarious.
Ended up with
How's it a Georgia person joke if he's from Wisconsin?
Hey, at least we don't play in a conference called the Big 12 to 10 or Big 10 to 12 people.
And that is called.
Excuse me. She's a UGA fan, so.
At least I'm not Arkansas.
What did I do?
I mean, y'all are the
Arkansas. Like, let's be honest here, guys. Arkansas.
Decision to just kick the extra point runs up successfully.
What did I do?
So the drive there took 6
We already
plays.
suck, man.
And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown.
At least I'm not Arkansas.
Jesus Christ.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard.
God.
I would say so. They need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on
Those
the
You guys are doing
When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Do your hogs even squeal?
Intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field.
Dude, our hogs give us cheese.
God, my ears are fucking
I thought they
hemorrhaging.
were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed,
My ears are
opportunity
bleeding.
penetration as they stuffed that one behind the
That's the point.
And the
Dude, Bryce
running
Hall.
lane's non-existent.
I'm sorry for Travis
In
Etienne's
20
yards per
games,
carry.
Bryce Hall has 7
One thing,
picks.
Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing.
Addy, I'm sorry for Travis Etienne's yards per carry. He has 5 carries for 2 yards.
They're getting a nice push.
I'm sorry for the travesty known as
Right there for the loss of the tackle.
target yards per carry. 10.9.
And this
Yards per
effort
carry.
will not get it done.
Yeah.
He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
And that's including the 3.1 yards per carry
And
Shindig.
then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there.
Yeah, guys,
They made the tackle.
I think that we should, I feel like,
It's a
I feel like we
49-yard
should
punt.
lower
Subtract
run
9
blocking
there
a
for the
bit more.
return. And
I tell you what, we'll lower run blocking when you lower that mic out of your mouth.
Ready to go with their next drive and at the line. The Cardinals.
I'll tell you
I feel like we should make it easier to run block, otherwise I won't be winning.
Let's put it like this. All right, we'll lower the run block when the
You have to
next
go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points,
Hey, that'll be good for you. That's like what?
Solid
then
3
when you're
years
trying to
ago.
figure out how to fix things there.
I think it's a solid 3 years from now.
The last run got
For real.
9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
I got a deep voice for my age.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson.
You got a mustache yet, though?
And he still has yet to
Coming
get
out
on
of it.
track in
I
this
don't even
first
have a
half as they're going to stop him behind the
Coming
line.
in.
He was like, don't add me in this conversation, please.
I'm not contractually
we
allowed
have
to
this
have
kid at
one,
my
so
school.
Line of scrimmage.
He's,
Dude, that'd be
15.
fucked up. That'd be fucked up. His
got a-
requirement is you have to have a mustache.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation,
There's a kid in my grade,
making sure his guy couldn't hold
and
on
he
to the
had like
football.
a
So I don't
full
see
beard,
anything
like
to warrant
full on, like
No, I'm with you. There
you
was
can draw
contact.
like a redneck beard, and
Happy
he was
they
like
kept that
13.
flag in the back.
You gotta check his driver's
Give
license.
him 11 yards
I know
that time
about it.
on the return.
He,
And the Colts
he's
will
up
go
to
on
his-
offense here,
I'm out of
first
it.
and 10.
I know
Look
a
at
guy
the
like
running
that, but he
back,
stopped
the man
growing
out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They haven't been able to get him
So
on
he
track.
got
They
the
haven't been able to get
thick-ass
this
beard,
offense on track
So basically, he's
he traded beard. He traded his beard for his height.
He's Gimli, son of Gim.
Things have changed a little bit.
All hormones
they have to
with
make an
beard.
adjustment.
Still time for him here as we sit in
Super
the
deep
second
voice
quarter.
too. It's kind of intimidating because you
And
don't
he
expect
will
it.
lose yardage back to the
I mean, like,
34
hell.
No, it's just like over the internet. He's like, "I'll beat you up, bro." Sounds like a fake stick. Like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna beat you up."
I like the
Eddie,
And
I
then you guys meet in person, and he's like super short.
Eddie, I believe they call those. Do what?
As a special forces operator, it's not about the height.
Yeah,
It's
we saw
about
the
the beard.
result. Negative yardage. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Give the Colts 13.
You know what they say? The longer the beard, the more Denton he is.
Probably the longer the beard, the longer the never mind.
Right guys to hide in that spot and increase the longer the game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch?
Well, I'd say the newer
Whether it's a
the
true fullback, a tight end, you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down.
The longer the beard, the bigger the beard.
passing game. That one for Indianapolis, resulting
Hey,
in
it's only
15
game if you
yards
make
and a
eye
fresh set of
contact.
downs.
It ain't Coyer if you're away from you.
They'll run it
Look,
now
if he's tipsy, it ain't.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that.
It's not clear if it's $20.
A short gain of just over 2
tipsy,
yards.
that's not
as the
tipsy.
first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get more potatoes.
Looking to throw on second down.
Yeah, I'll give you guys a blueberry muffin. It'll be really close to my mouth.
That one a first down pickup.
Munchy.
This offense finding its legs. Here's another first and 10.
Dude, you guys hate being in
Really,
a party
Eddie,
with
you
me
just
now.
quoted a Full Metal Jacket
They'll
reference.
run it now out of the gun.
I'll be back.
I don't know. That could just as easily be a family
You
party.
can't use it. Let it charge.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner.
And did you put that on the tab, or your mom put that on there?
Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
2 minutes remaining in this first
I'm
Did you put
dirty
that on there, or
down.
your mom put that on there? Because I'm pretty sure your mom said you can't be touching on charges without her
Coming up at
permission.
halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have
Quentin,
stats and scores from the early games
You
going
put
on
that
here
on there, or
around
did
the
your mom
NFL.
put that on there? Take it off.
On first and
Go in
10.
your room and play with your toys until it's
His
bedtime.
throw is incomplete.
This defense
God,
has been
it's
very
hard to
disruptive
do.
early on as they force another one to go around.
Quentin,
Seems to
this
be
is
the
not for
front and
discussion.
the back end.
5,
Pass rush, they've been able to get
4,
home, and they're taking
3,
the ball away in coverage as well.
2.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete
Sorry
as
about
well.
that, guys.
On third down, Herbert. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Really, Eddie?
And he's going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down.
Oh,
And
God,
we see
no, I
another
couldn't miss
pitch and
that
catch there to the
shit.
running back. This
Whenever
position
someone would
just
go
continues to
1,
evolve.
2,
They
he'd
become
look at him
just as
and go
critical to
9
the passing attack.
and run
There's a
off.
lot of receivers, tight
Who are you,
ends,
son?
because their ability to make people miss in the open field
The girl I was
can really
dating's
generate
kid.
big plays for an offense.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to
Oh,
run.
no.
Only get
Once I get the one, it's ass whipping time. It ain't no lift off.
recycle those plays because they were
Well, yeah, it's
successful
lift off.
in getting
Just lift his ass off the ground after you smack it.
Oh, I told his ass up the other day. He hit a girl. And I
James
lit
Conner
him
now as he
toward his
trots
ass
back onto the
to the
field.
point. He
And
was
he's
like, I
well on his
can't
way to a
move.
100-yard
I had
gain.
to get against the bed. He's like, I can't move. I can't move. I was like, you ain't supposed to be able to move, damn it.
What I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea.
That's
how many
like when they
yards I
start
had.
screaming it hurts.
Guys
It
have
ain't
an
supposed to
innate
tickle.
sense of where they are
Exactly.
in a ball game and how many
He was
yards
like,
they've
I
accumulated.
understand. Oh, no. I'm pretty sure you understand now. Don't still
He's
getting
been
his ass
working
whipped.
well towards 100 here.
Then I was like, you're still getting another when your mom get home. He was like, huh? He was like, yeah, you getting another ass whipping when your mom get home,
Stopped
too.
about 10 outs. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first
Nope,
half.
I can hum sea sandwiches from Black Flag, though.
On second and a couple.
Wait, who's playing Black Flag? Did anybody else play Black Flag?
As they get the
I put it on
stoppage
the
with a little
PS3.
over 50 seconds to go.
Yeah, I
in
love the
first
sea sandwiches
half.
on there.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
That was like the best Assassin's Creed.
I got Assassin's Creed Odyssey on this.
So what you say is the best one? To me, it's Black Flag.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their
I got more memories playing.
As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Here's Riley Dixon now. As the drive
Wait,
goes
you didn't say
backwards,
Black
so
Flag. You said something else.
I had food in my mouth. Shut up.
No, you had something else in your mouth.
Alright, bud.
Did you have meat in your mouth?
No.
You had a meat stick in your mouth, I know it.
So you had fake meat in your mouth, what you said.
Herbert, and his pass incomplete.
Yeah, I'm not a Black Flag.
Why it gotta be a black? Why it gotta be a black flag, man? Why it can't be a white flag?
Because that's the only part you took a fit.
Then it's not funny.
You uncultured swine.
For that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally,
I feel like I'm the cultured one by bringing more racism.
Jeff has been on constant duress this entire
Oh no,
game.
Addie's Japanese, so she brings a lot of culture
There's still
to us.
a long way to go in this football game.
Tashi watched Seppi beat me.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert, he's going to hit his man.
I don't know what you said, but I guarantee you it didn't sound like what you intended to say.
Yo, so Malcolm swears up and down. Addie has her brothers training her how to play Madden so they can use it to make money.
One of their few brights, and just like that, on we head to half number 2.
That's a hell of a conspiracy theory.
I am suicide.
The lead, and we'll get this football first as the second half gets started. That's fielding in the end zone.
You guys needed an infusion of youth.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
No, most nights have been rolling on the floor just fine without you.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They built a good
first
lead, now they have a chance to add on to it.
I guess.
Got thirsty?
The offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working.
Like I said, people got thirsty.
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Oh, they do drink that.
We've had guys, but be prepared for some
I've seen her drink Dr. Pepper
We're
before.
going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle
I've
any
seen her drink
adjustments
Dr.
that
Pepper
might be
before.
made defensively. Give him 28 yards on that one.
We got a lot of brothers and sisters.
They'll run here with Connor. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into
I know you ain't complaining.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to
I
second
don't know why
and
you
4.
come here and eat up all our food anyway.
I'm 9 months younger than you?
I wasn't going to, but I'm going to just win.
Buy some time. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
You and your sister can be the same age if it's
nowhere. Losing yardage
between
back
the 9
near
and 10
midfield
month
at
age
the 49. So they were going draw play there. The defense
One of
wasn't
these
fooled. They
adopted.
sniffed it out.
I think we
Gotta
have to
be.
go back and take a few more
Or
acting
stepsister.
classes because that's what a lot of that is. You've got to influence them to think that it's going to be a pass
Shit,
play
one of y'all.
and have them drop out and maybe the defensive front coming forward and find yourself some
Okay.
space. In this case,
Yeah, that
no
makes
one
sense.
was
That's pretty
fooled
cool.
and ended up spilling that play pretty well.
That's kind of fucked up. Honestly.
Your dad's a thug. He's awesome.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. And they're
This
going to
bitch.
get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I said I'm like 500 pounds because I'm eating hummus and chips.
To throw on 2nd down. Herbert, it's complete here to T.Y.
Wow,
Hilton.
what did you do?
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Bench
12 yards there and a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, there ain't no bonding out for that either.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Just a yard on
No,
the 1st down
that's
carry.
usually
So
what they
2nd
get
and
brought
9.
in for at work. Is,
The run only got a yard.
skipping,
Here's 2nd and 9.
skipping out on bail there.
That's 6 years old. No.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
He's probably going to get habitual violator, too.
Third down. Back to throw. Herbert finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
Hey,
he's been terrific so far.
I was wondering if you guys were okay with me switching Tyler Vieras to guard and center. And his ability, and then back to center because his abilities weren't working.
It's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity.
What do you mean his abilities weren't working?
Guard to center and back to guard.
And the Cardinals
so he was a center. I had to switch him to guard and then back to center. Because then his abilities would work.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
He's an X factor, but he has he has 2 ability slots, and neither of them were open. So I switched him to guard and then back to center. Now he has one of his 2 abilities.
I mean, yeah,
that was good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
I mean, can we manually do that? If we can, I'll try to fix it and see if that would help.
If you switch the position of the player, it gives him different abilities.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I was able to change the abilities.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do?
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Going for all. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I'll see when he
defense is continuing.
Abby, your team's got some scrap to it. I mean, it's not been too one-sided. It's 13-3 right
Eventually,
now.
that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
What ticks me off? Race Hall's
from the gun on third down.
Hall's ability to not match play stop.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
He's an acrobat. And
that wasn't exactly
the exact opposite of
what that wasn't a thing of beauty. This is why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league. Is that what they call receivers who gets a point there? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're only down by 7 right
now. No
bueno.
I wish I had
considering by now I'm usually in Q clock versus CPU.
But very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Murray and the Cardinals.
You got to send us an offer so that we can look at it before you do trade them.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Oh, was that the trade with Minnesota earlier?
23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, she's talking about the trade with Minnesota.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's third down.
Whenever you want.
So back-to-back incompletions. And
it'll need to wait until after.
Murray down the throw, and he finds Seals Jones complete.
Why are you trading Herbert, dude?
And they're able to
He's
get
your
this
franchise
one
QB.
across the 35. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Be right back, guys.
And there's a completion to the tight end.
Why do you want Jake Fromm
nowadays? At that spot, 6'4", 6'5".
Herbert's a superstar guys
used to be basketball
Fromm's the normal. Herbert's got like 6 or 7 overall in film, too.
You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Again, it's Connor. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up to block them, it can be a little bit late getting it done.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. Now Murray throwing on second down. Fighting through pressure. Here as he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Murray with a third and long.
He's not bad.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How are you? I wouldn't throw it.
Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender
Justin
to gain some ground.
Justin Herbert's dual threat and
have a chance to affect
got a massive arm.
So a change of possession here on the punt. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And last time,
it's not
what they wanted. They wanted 6,
he's
but
got
they
a
got at least
superstar
something. They
ability.
mustered something out of
He's
the
got
draw.
lofting dead eye and long range dead eyes. He's got 2 dead eyes and he's only a superstar AD overall.
Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
60 Pittsburgh.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
I'm going to bear back.
Timmy Jernigan, the Florida State man, in on the stop. On third down, Herbert. Left side, Doyle with it. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
He wasn't the primary target.
I mean, you can try him and see if he fits your scheme.
Situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, the big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done. Brandon, never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1 yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline? Told him to stop right there at the 1.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
How are we doing, guys? Is it just me, or does Justin Herbert have 99 injury, 99 stamina, and 99 toughness?
Took a pretty good shot as
he probably does.
I
don't believe he's ever missed a game in college.
Incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches.
Like you got a guy who shoots Super Bowl in college, and then in the NFL, he's just.
And he's going to have the first down as he
but it's also all.
He just missed a game in college.
That's also all you've got to go off of.
Offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Back now in Indianapolis. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the
99 injury. 99
takes us across the 15 to the 17. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4. This is Connor. And down he'll go at the 25. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone's put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both.
I would say more so than throw power.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. 12 yards there and a first down.
Rams, easy. How can you do that, Trevor?
But this lead,
5 picks in a game.
Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Connor on first down, able to take this one forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
How's Justin Fields doing?
Again, a run with Connor. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darius Leonard able to record his 5th sack of the season.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
If he is, he's not at the moment.
So possession goes over here on the punt. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field.
Don't think
these guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
You know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him.
Nowhere to escape, and
Why
he
would I ever
goes
try to trade?
down.
I don't know. You may want a different kind of quarterback. I don't know.
The drive offensively.
At first, I was trying to trade Kyler Murray because I wanted a pocket
Not a great
passer.
start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. Herbert. And he's taken down.
Darnold's got 78 speed. He's all right.
So, Brandon, we've sat in
Kyler Murray has 90.
When they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Looking for Campbell downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Lamar Jackson at only 90 overall is
team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt.
What the fuck?
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And a tight game after punting last
89
time. See if they can get something going on this one.
Darnold has 91.
And hit behind the line.
Well, I mean, still,
and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
still, I mean,
no
he's probably still going to be better planting his feet to throw rather than throwing on the run.
Yeah, because he's 90 overall.
On 2nd down now, it's Connor.
Lamar's worst accuracy is in Darnold's best accuracy.
Keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this.
I don't feel like that's fair, considering
Well,
Samuel QB of the year, right?
Offensively, they're going to have
whoever's seeing that's going to die.
Week 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Certainly not Ian Bassett.
Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out sprint.
Jalen Hurts, boy.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't.
Escape, and he goes down. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
So I think with that 3rd sack for Carter Coughlin, I do believe I've gotten both of my defensive ends breakout scenario.
I didn't get a breakout scenario
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
I was actually in a scenario right now, and I had to start. So it's not that I'm getting it because of that.
Back to throw. Herbert. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It usually happens after several weeks of consistently extremely good play.
Yeah. So I'm never getting one again.
Throwing again. Herbert.
Catch
made here by Campbell. Yeah, he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
That's 6 or 7. 6:30.
Off the play fake. Herbert.
6:30 right now.
Throw here's incomplete.
No, that's what I just said.
Well, plain and simple.
Yeah, sorry,
that's the second time today
running
that he's dropped a
quarterback.
pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm was just off. Just got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
19 yards
drive down the field and tie, Eddie.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Good old defensive struggle.
Operating from the gun. Herbert is going to flip one out here to his running back. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot.
Set this up on my phone.
That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's going to go down here.
I hate how it just doesn't, like, you know, instead of just being able to call in there, it's like the whole controller and everything. But
Cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert. Looking right sideline. That's complete.
My defensive ends have like abused Herbert, but my back can't cover if he completes
They
it.
get the conversion on 3rd down.
Sounds like my defense.
Or if I was about to say, if he gets the ball off,
Final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. Showing for his running back, and he's got him complete. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He'll look to throw.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense.
Oh my God.
Downfield.
4th and 1 with a minute and 18
They do
left.
have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this
No, I'm
situation,
up.
you're
I got to
gonna
make a
go
goal line
for
stand, 4th and
everything
1
is in this
on the
play. But as you
3-yard
noted,
line.
with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Here we go on 4th down.
I don't think that.
And he won't have the
No, they got
touchdown,
it.
but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Back to throw. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He's back to throw.
Oh my God, they scored.
It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute.
Are they going to?
Extra
Okay,
point
they're
away
going to
from
keep the
tying
field
this
goal.
game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting
Got 35
was
seconds
accomplished by
left.
scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point.
I'm going to have to.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away.
All right, Cordell.
This is taken at his 4.
Kick return magic from you, and I almost got it. Got it out to 31. Got shoestring tackled by the last guy.
Oh. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get the field goal range.
Oh my God, he just overthrew an interception.
Picked by Pierre Desir.
And he just threw a pick 6 with 21 seconds left. No, I just threw a pick 6 with 21
I
seconds.
get and appreciate that they wanted to go for the win, not play for overtime, but that's the cost right there.
Not so sure they're fan for them. An absolute catastrophe when they tried to be aggressive.
Yeah, that was. It's all right, buddy.
This will be fielded at the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense defense, of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he...
If they can cover all their bases. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Got to go. You've got to be kidding me. Oh my God. Am I still in the party? See? God, why can I not?
How does that combat knife? That sucks.
What is going on with my Wi-Fi? Why has it kicked me out 3 times now?
Combat knife.
And now it's saying